Hello everyone, my name is Reza and it has been a hot minute since I've been in front of the camera and actually filming myself because the past 4 or 5 videos that I've uploaded or that you've seen have been of me filming other people, but I'll get into that later on in this video. It feels interesting being back in front of the camera and like having to adjust the lens and adjust the lighting and just where I'm gonna sit and the tripod and everything. It makes you kind of nervous when you finally like sit here, or at least I'm a bit nervous even though I'm just talking to myself to a camera in my room, or not even my room. This is actually my parents' room. They're not here, so it's fine. Sorry mom for moving your couch or your chair, I apologize, but this is the best that I can do for this video. For my first video coming back on my channel, I thought I'd do a favorites video. Favorite videos are videos that I really enjoy watching. I thought, let me come back to my channel with things that I've been loving and I've been enjoying, but with a spin. A lot of times with favorites videos you put like over 10 things in your favorites video and you explain them, and it's things you really love and you use, but then the next month you do another favorites video and there's another 10-15 things. And I don't really go through a lot of products or a lot of I don't try a lot of new things, so I thought that'd be a bit difficult. So I gave myself a little challenge and said, think of 5 things. And I know this is not a new thing, so don't think I'm a genius or anything, but think of 5 things in particular that you've really loved this past month and really enjoyed. So I hope you enjoy it. The first thing I really enjoyed this month, or this past couple of months I guess I would say, or the first thing I really enjoyed is a podcast called Whoa, That's Good podcast, and it's by Sadie Robertson. It's a Christian podcast, which is something that I never thought I would get into, which is so weird to say for someone like me to say, but I never thought I'd get into Christian podcasts. Sadie kept popping up on my Instagram feed last month, and when I saw that she had a podcast I was like, hey, let me check it out. It is amazing. It really is phenomenal. It is all about her having meaningful conversations with musicians and authors and just Christians, you know, in general, and it was just so interesting to listen to, and it was funny, and I really connected to it, and I really just wanted to tell everyone, like, you need to get on this podcast. And the thing is, it's funny because the whole podcast surrounds one simple question that she asks: what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? And then from that, the whole podcast interview just goes into like this amazing realm of conversation, different types of pieces of advice people have been given, and how just like that advice that they've been given can also shape you and help you. I love reading quotes and advice and just understanding what moves people. So it was really cool for her to do that. But it also, the podcast encourages you to want to be a better person. Like, each person on the podcast, just they're such good people and such good Christians, and yeah, and just to see their journey. Favorite 2 episodes that I really enjoy, I am rambling, was the premiere episode with the best-selling author and speaker Bob Goff. Oh my goodness, this is an amazing episode. If you don't do anything, if you don't listen to anything I say, at least listen to this podcast. It's amazing. I mean, especially this episode. Another episode that I really liked was the Rebecca Lyons one. She speaks just about being transparent and vulnerable and the value of stepping away from social media, which is actually what I'm doing in the month of November. So yeah, check it out. It was really good. And the funny thing is that I actually also want to mention is, when I take a lot of drives from Somerset West to Stellenbosch, if you don't know where in the world that is, it's about a 30-minute drive depending on traffic and depending on how fast you drive. I take the drive about 3, 4, 5 times a week, depends how many times I go to Stellenbosch and visit family, but I usually take Rufus with me and then we sleep over. I have to say, when I was playing just regular music on our drives, he would bark the whole 20 minutes, guys, the whole 20 minutes. From the moment like we got in the car to the moment we got to my aunt's house, he was barking. I don't know what he was trying to tell me. My music sucks. But as soon as I press play on this podcast and we would listen to it on our drives, he would just be so quiet and just like take a nap or just lay on the seat, and I was just like, whoa, that's good. But another thing on the podcast is also at the end of each episode or each interview, she actually puts her mom on, and she asks her mom, they go through pieces of advice that she's received from her followers and her listeners, and she and her mom try and figure out if the advice is whoa that's good or whoa that's bad advice. So, and I really liked that. It was nice to have her mom also be part of the podcast. It was cool. I enjoyed that. I've spoken so much about it. YouCook is a fresh food delivery service that you can order from each week, and then they send you the ingredients and the recipes, and they just let you go wild in your kitchen. This year, at the beginning of the year, one of my goals was really to become more of a homebody, you know, and to really start enjoying household things like cleaning and cooking and ironing, and just enjoy being in that space. And I haven't done so well this year, but the one thing that I have gotten a little bit better with was cooking. And so with YouCook, they really give you nice easy recipe. It's called easy peasy recipes, or health nut recipes if you really want to eat healthy, or even vegetarian or vegan options. You're in control in the kitchen, and it gives you exactly the things you need, so there's no wastage. YouCook has been really, really helpful this past couple of weeks. It's not that expensive, because how I see it is I'm not wasting food. I'm not bored with what I'm cooking, and I'm cooking, you know, I'm in charge of the meal, which is so much fun. And oh, I had the best fish tacos from YouCook. Whoa, it was so yummy. I'm so impressed. I also realized that cooking has become something that I enjoy doing, something that's fun, something that that takes my mind off the craziness of work and the craziness of my life, and it's just like I need to focus on making sure that this meal is the best meal ever. Because as you know, if you know me, or even if you don't know me and you've seen my videos, I'm a takeout junkie. I eat out so many times, and it's so unhealthy that YouCook has been a lifesaver, because it's forced me to not go by the McDonald's or the Burger King, and to get home as soon as possible to cook. And the next thing is something that's so amazing. Because I've been on this November no social media like journey, I haven't been able to fill my time with constant Instagram timeline or even Facebook memes. There comes times when I'm like, I have nothing to do. And so Money Diaries is a series on Refinery 29 that basically just tackles this taboo of woman and money, or modern woman, and speaking about money and speaking about how much they earn, what they spend their money on, how much they are saving. And basically it's asking millennials to check what their spending habits are, where they could be saving, and also giving you this like visual reality check in a sense, because you're listing everything that you're doing. So then they go through Monday, and by time slots, like how their day goes. So it's like a proper diary, you know. And then if they spend money, they'll list it as well. They'll tell you. I've just really been enjoying this, because I'm someone who's not good at tracking how much I spend and how much I'm saving, especially how much I spend. Like, it's something that I know how much money I have, and I know that I can't go over that amount. But it's also like, I don't know really, or I haven't really sat down with myself and said, look, you're spending way too much money on takeout, or you're spending way too much money on clothes, or you're not saving enough money like you used to or like you should. And so this Money Diary series has just opened my eyes to realize that, yo, you need to get serious, firstly. And secondly, you need to start being responsible, if that's a word, with how I'm spending my money and how I'm saving my money. It's been really interesting to read, to understand, to like get myself in gear, to want to save more and spend responsibly. Something I don't think I ever thought I would talk about or really enjoy. I was on my YouTube app, because YouTube is the one thing that I didn't ban myself from having, although YouTube is technically a social media. Depends how you look at it. So I kept YouTube, and I was scrolling through, you know, the feed where they give you suggestions, and the one suggestion was called Billie Eilish interview 1 year, like 2016 and 2017 and 28. So it's like they took her, they interviewed her in 2017, and they interviewed her on the exact same day in 2018, and then they uploaded the videos side by side. And I I never listened about Billie Eilish before that, and I hadn't known much about her music. I know she's been on the radio here and there. And I watched the video and something was just so sad about the video. It was really heartbreaking to see because she is, I think she's 16 now, so she was 15 last year when she filmed the first video. And just seeing like how much she's changed in that 1 year, and her responses to some of the questions are completely different, you know, and some of the responses are exactly the same, but also how you can change so much as a person. In 2017 she wasn't as famous as she is she wasn't as famous as she is now, but she was happier, you know, she looked happier, she looked freer. Now she looks so stressed, so sad, so kind of miserable. And it was just interesting to see how we always think with fame people become happier and people are, you know, this famous people have it all, but this video really showed that it's not really true. You know, she's still 60, she still might be having like really bad days and just bad times in her life. And so it just made me think that we do not judge people once again, you know. It's not to be like, oh, she has her life sorted and she's so much better than me, but to also take a step back and be like, you don't really know what's going on in someone's life. I was so happy it popped up on my newsfeed because it grows so much in a year. Like, I was like, whoa. You know, you grow so much in 1 year, and sometimes we don't notice it, other people see it. I know, watch the interview if you have time, even if you're not interested in her music or in her. I think it's just eye-opening. I asked my friend Sakina to watch it and she also really enjoyed it. I loved it. And the comments are also heartbreaking because I think her real fans also didn't realize like how much she's changed, how much she might be like suffering or needing help, you know. The last thing is my new baby. The Our Home series, I touched on it a little bit at the beginning of the video when I said that I've been behind the scenes a lot for the videos that I've been posting. And Our Home series came about, you know, it's one of those things that like I knew I wanted to do, but I didn't do until the time is right. 2 years ago I watched a video, I can't remember by who, it was a lady YouTuber and she was going around and filming her kids and her family. And please, if you know who she is, please comment down below, let me know so I can give her credit, you know. She was just asking them questions about their lives and I thought, whoa, this is so interesting. And I think I was like, I want to say final year in my studies, and I watched her, I was like, this is so interesting. I want to do this, but how am I going to do it? Who am I going to do it with? 3 years later, I asked my friend Alexia, hey, like I know you're moving out soon, but I love your apartment. Can I please just film you and yeah, and see how it goes? And we did, and from then I just realized like I want to do this more, you know. And I've been getting so many people who are keen to do it, and I film people, and I've just been so excited to like get creative. But another thing about this series is that it truly is about the person, and it truly is about their memories and their space. And it surprised me how many people have said that their space is a safe space, you know, it's a space that they can go to at all times. And I feel like, yo, like that is so true. Our spaces should always be like that. But it's also nice and interesting to see what people hold onto and what people keep in their rooms and in their houses. And so yeah, Our Home series, the name, actually a friend also suggested it. Thank you so much, Inga. Suggested it, and I just went with it, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this baby will grow. A lot of people have asked me like, Reza, have you filmed your space yet? And I haven't, and I've kind of joked that I'll do it on video number 100, which will hopefully like put the fire underneath me to continue and to just get to number 100 so I can do my own, you know. But it also gives me some time to make sure that my room is clean and my prints are actually up that haven't been up all year, and that, you know, everything is where it's supposed to be, and that it's like a space that I can be proud of, you know. The series has given me so much, I don't know, it's made me so happy, you know. And it's also, my friend messaged me and he's like, I'm so proud of your dedication. I'm like, I'm surprised about it too, because I've been consecutively putting out videos every Thursday at 9 AM to be exact, and I have filmed and edited in a span of a week and put videos up, and I'm just so proud of myself that I could, one, do that, two, it's something that I want to do, 3, I'm not nervous about it, you know, and 4, I keep doing it, you know. That's the biggest thing. And so if it is, I just want to encourage you, there is something that you really want to do, or that you've been like dying to try or dying to do, if you ever needed a sign, this is your sign. Go out and do it. My thing is, like, I've been thinking about it, it's like, what's the worst that could happen? It could fail, no one could watch it, but did it make me happy? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Do I want to keep doing it? Of course I do. So I'm going to keep doing it. But I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing the Our Home series justice by talking about it. I feel like I'm just rambling. But just know that it's something that is really close to my heart and something that I'm really enjoying. And I don't know, I hope that we can do more, and I hope that people will continue watching it and enjoying it, and that people will volunteer and say, hey, I got a house, I got a room, please come film me. But yeah, it makes me really happy about it. So thank you everyone for watching, for encouraging. Thank you to everyone that has participated so far. I really appreciate it. Guys, that is everything, all the things I've been loving. I feel like I've just been rambling and going on and on and on, but these things make me happy, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys and tell you a bit about it. And I'll link everything down below. And yeah, please check it out. Let me know what you think. Comment down below and let me know if you've heard of these things, if you've tried them, if you've listened to it, if you've seen my at-home series. Let me know. Like, so much for watching all the way till the end. Please like and subscribe if you're interested, if you want to hear more about it, or if you want to just be part of this crazy journey that I'm on. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. I can't believe that I filmed the whole video, made tea and everything, and this is my first sip.